Thanks to the generosity of the STIB, the Brussels Transit Company, and the kind folk of Brussels, Belgium, Vancouver is currently demonstrating the new Bombardier Flexity Tram. 2 brand new trams were shipped by truck from Brussels, Belgium to Bremerhaven in Germany, and then shipped by way of the Panama Canal to Tacoma, just outside of Seattle. There they were loaded onto trucks and driven over the border to Vancouver. With over 75,000 residents in its downtown core, Vancouver is a city that is ripe for mass transportation systems such as trams. The demonstration track, called the Olympic Line, supplementing the rapid transit system for the 2010 Winter Games, links the Canada Line at Olympic Village Station at the eastern end to Granville Island at the west, one of the major destinations in the city. The rebuilt rail line used to be part of the Interurban, which used to see streetcars like these operate until the 1950s as far east as New Westminster. Using modern trams, Vancouver hopes one day to see a network extending to Stanley Park, Yaletown, and eventually through Kitsilano-Colchena Park as far south as Kerrisdale. Departing every 6 to 10 minutes and carrying as many as 400 people at a time, the 2 trams pass each other on a double-track section at Sitka Square on their respective 8-minute trips. This is Tram 3051, headed from Olympic Village SkyTrain Station to Granville Island. The City of Vancouver, Bombardier, and the Granville Island Authority combined their pocketbooks to make this demonstration venture a possibility. For $8.5 million, the city tore up the old railway, laid a new rail line, built 2 basic stations, and updated other aging infrastructure for these state-of-the-art trains. Sadly, when these trams are taken out of service on March 21st, the city says it cannot find a mere $50,000 to fund the Volunteer Trams Museum Society to operate the old streetcars on this brand new multi-million-dollar track. But that's another story. This demonstration during the Olympics has also introduced the idea of trams into the consciousness of Vancouverites, making trams a serious candidate for the Broadway corridor running from Commercial Drive in the east to the University of British Columbia in the west, where buses already can barely keep up with the demand. Smooth, quiet, narrow yet spacious and well-appointed inside, these new trams have been a big hit with locals and visitors alike. People have lined up for longer than an hour to experience the commuting ways of our European counterparts. Indeed, it's almost as though Vancouverites have never before seen a train. Lines have been long as demand for the trains has exceeded expectations. But people have been in good spirits and have found the ride to be well worth the wait. Those who live along the track say it's almost impossible to hear the trams at all, confirming it is an excellent mode of transport for a densely populated area. The permanent tramway project the city has in mind would be ambitious, and it would be expensive. And for the next few years, residents across British Columbia will be paying for the Olympics, and there will be little money for a city center tramway. So, after March 21st, when these demonstration trams make their way back to Brussels, for Vancouver to see modern trams like these running here again, it could be some time to come.